Hey curl friends, today is all about the Denman brush. This brush is bomb for encouraging amazing curls. Depending on what you want, I like thick curls. So I took out a few of these rows. That's totally depends on what look you're going for. When you take out these rows, it's gonna make more of a bigger, voluptuous curl rather than a smaller spiral. So I start with brushing my hair through and making sure it's super wet. I cannot express the importance of your hair being very, very wet. So I section it and start at the bottom layer, wet it down, and you can see as I'm brushing it, it's already encouraging curl. Now I have already applied product and I'm gonna section it into a small section and curl it around my brush, upside down, up into the handle. And it sticks on the handle. I pull it off, crunch it up, and you can see the curl that it creates. And then I just work my way back. You wanna make sure your sections make sense. So like this section's too big, so I'm gonna split it in half and then go back through and brush it through first, then curl it around my brush up to the handle, let it hold at the top, and then pull it out and scrunch. And you can see it just creates these adorable little natural curls. Again, this section is too wide, so I'm gonna split it up into a smaller section that makes sense. And don't overthink this part, just do what hair is naturally clumping together on your head, and you'll understand once you start working with your hair what I'm talking about. Then I pull it down and scrunch it up and just continue working my way around each layer. Now, when it comes to applying product, I like to work my way through sections and I run my fingers through it several times. By doing this, you can feel the parts of your hair that may need a little bit more conditioner. So I actually apply my conditioner in sections and run it through, and I apply as much as that specific section needs. And you can see that that way I know exactly how much to apply. Also use enough product that your hair is clumping together. When it comes to which way to coil your hair, do what is natural. And you'll see when it's not natural what happens in just a minute. So in this clump right here, as you can see, I start to coil it and it just felt a little bit funny when I was doing that. So I went and did it the other direction and it really stuck around the brush really well. And then I pull it out, give it a scrunch, keep working my way around to the next layer. Again, this is a technique I do. I run the hair between my fingers to know how much product and what needs more conditioner. Now for this specific day, I'm using a Max Hold gel, and I like to add a little bit of water to it just to make it kind of disperse better. Now make sure you have enough product that your hair will clump around the brush and kind of stick to it at the top as I'm twirling here. See right there how it's sticking, it's not coming undone? That's because I have enough gel to hold it. This is another section. You can see that I'm twirling the wrong way. See at the top how the hair comes off? It's because it naturally wants to spin in the other direction. So I'm gonna go through and change the direction of my brush, and you'll see at the top now. See how it sticks at the top there? That's how you know you're spinning it in the right direction. Like I said, don't overthink this step, just do what your hair wants. Now when it comes to the crown, I add a lot of leave-in conditioner using the same method where I'm feeling it with my fingers to feel, you can feel the roughness in the hair, and that's how I know how much to add. And then I'm gonna go ahead and add some product here and keep applying, and then I'll use my Denman brush to put the curls in as well. For my bangs, I like to leave them for the last step, and I go through and wet them down really well. And that's gonna help the product disperse better and more evenly. And then I go through same method. I feel it with my fingers, and the parts that are rough, I add conditioner to and actually like massage it in. And then again, being conscious of how your curls are wanting to curl. This one wasn't quite the right way, so I'm gonna go through and curl it the other way, and you'll see it takes to that curl a little bit better. Dry as usual. I plopped for 15 minutes, finished with a diffuser till about 90% dry, then I let it air dry and I scrunched out the crunch. I hope this video was helpful. If it was, I just ask if you'll just leave me a comment letting me know, and even share this video to your stories so anyone who's a little bit confused about the Denman brush or wants to get into it will be able to see it. I appreciate it. Have a wonderful day.